if you call a broker or an M&A advisor, it does not mean this is not a slight at them. Their job is to tell you, if you go to market now, this is the value of your company. And if you like that number, they take you to market. That's their job. And a good one will go get you that offer. So it's worth 10 million, they got you offer for 10 million, you're happy. There's nothing wrong with that. But also
No.
understand, but to your point, to also understand that's not the same as saying, well, it's worth 10 now, you need 15, here's how you get 15, and this is how long it's probably going to take, this is the process, these are the levers you got to pull. That's a different process. So if you go to a broker and you go, well, the broker said it's worth 2, I guess I got to sell for 2. Well, if you want to sell for 2, you can. If you're done, you're fed up, you're tired, then sell for 2. Cool. But if you need 5, then that's just a different process, right? And so understanding everyone's function in the game, and I think a lot of owners, they're like, oh man, I don't want to pay for this and pay for this and pay for this, and it's like, guys, there's millions of dollars on the line here, and what I tell owners, and you might laugh at me for this, but I tell them, if you pay me 500, assuming this is the right size business, that caveat,
Right.
you pay me $500,000, I will get you two. I will tell you to get $2 more million when you sell, and they'll say, well, I mean, what if it doesn't work out? I'm like, right. That's what a buyer's going to think when they look at your business. What if it doesn't work out? I mean, exactly. And I'm not blowing smoke. I can tell you what to do to get $2 more million. Can you do it? I don't know, but I can tell
Yeah.
you. And so if you want a buyer to pay you millions of dollars, but you won't pay $500,000, well, what do I have to prove to you to make sure that you feel like it's worth $500,000? Well, I got to prove a lot, a whole lot. And me and you know that it's one of those things. It's like, well, it's doable. Whether they can do it or
Yep.
not, it's a different question. But it is doable. It is doable. But I love using that analogy to help owners understand when we're talking about why buyers aren't valuing what they expect. Well, pay me $500,000 and I'll tell you how to fix this. I'm not paying that. It might not work out. Right. You've now answered the question. And I am dead serious. If you have a business that's doing, I don't know, we'll say $1 million EBITDA, maybe 2, I don't know, $1 million EBITDA at least, maybe 500,000. I don't know. Anyways, I can do that. It's not that I'm a genius. I just know it has to be done. So pay
Yeah.
me $500,000, and no one's taking me up on that. I wonder why.
Well, I'm stealing that just to let you know. I'm stealing that because
Okay.
I spot on. But I don't know. I think there are a lot of owners out there that will see that value proposition and
Mm-hmm.
understand it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, he can get me 2 more million. Yeah, that's really 1.5 million, but that's 1.5 million. You know, that's you know that's a good deal. That's a
And
good
that's what I told that. That's what I say. Like it is a good deal. It's a 4x, right? It's a good deal. And the reason you won't pay that, and I'm not being disparaging, I get it. You won't pay it because you're afraid if it doesn't work out. And that's what buyers. That's how we've got to think of the buyer. They're afraid if this thing doesn't work out. I paid $2 million for this. How do I make sure I get my money back and make money? And so our process is trying to help you make them feel safer. Because if you knew for sure, like it was written in stone, like God came down from heaven and wrote it on stone, you're gonna get $2 million, you'd write the 500K tomorrow. You wouldn't worry about it. But you're worried because it's not proven enough for you. And I get that. I really do. I understand that. But I understand that's what buyers are going to think as well. So we're trying to take that out of the equation as much as possible.
Exactly. It's different sides of the same coin.
Yes,
You know.
exactly. Exactly.